Yeah, I'll be sharing my screen in a bit. And we'll be taking a look at the 2022 paper 2 maths, paper 2 reasoning 2022. So now let's quickly take a look at all the instructions. It says you must not use a calculator to answer any question in this test. You have 40 minutes to complete this test. Follow the instructions for each question. Walk as quickly and as carefully as you can. If you need to do working out, you can use the space around the question. Do not write over any of the barcodes. Some questions will have a method like this, and it will ask you to show your method. So use that box, that the space in the box to show your methods, because for these questions, you may get a mark for showing your method. And if you cannot do a question, make sure you go on to the next one. Don't waste time. Don't waste too much time on a particular question. You can come back to it later if you still have time. And then if you finish before the end, go back and check your work. That is very important. Make sure you go back and check your work. Now, marks. The marks under each line at the side of the page tells you the number of marks available for each question. So now question number 1. It says circle the greatest number. Here we've been presented with 5 different numbers, and then taking a look at it, we need to pick out which one is the greatest. Of course, they're all 9 millions. Then for the 100,000, we have 206 here, 206, 206, 215, 215. So we can use the elimination method to take off the 206. So we are left with 215,298 and 215,300. Looking at it, 300 is greater than 298. So my answer is 9,215,300. Now let's go on to question number 2. It says that one table can seat 8 people. How many tables are needed to seat 40 people? If I have one table and it conveniently seats 8 people, how many of such tables will I need so that I can have 40 people seated? From my multiplication table, my 8 times table, I know that 8 times 5 is 40. So if I have five tables that can seat 80 people, then conveniently I know I can seat 40 people in all. Question number 3. Write the missing number to make this addition correct. We have 400,000 plus a missing number plus 70, and the total is giving us 430,070. So let's pause, and I want you to come up with what the missing number is. If your answer is 30,000, then you're absolutely correct. Question number 4. Children estimated the number of beans in a jar. These were the estimates of 5 children. Amir gave an estimate of 1,310. Olivia gave an estimate of 1,220. Emma gave an estimate of 1,400. John gave an estimate of 1,290. And Chen gave an estimate of 1,460. Now, the question tells us that the exact number of beans in the jar was 1,380. So, whose estimate was closest to the exact number? With an exact number of 1,380, the one that I have that is closest is 1,400, and that was the estimate given by Emma. So, Emma is the answer. Then we have a second question that says whose estimate was furthest from the exact number. Now let's take a look at all the estimates again. That means you have to look at the one that was furthest, either smaller or bigger. Now we have 1,220. That's very far from 1,380. And then we also have 1,460. But 1,220 is the furthest from the exact number. So that was Olivia's estimate. Question number 5. 1 ton is 1,000 kilograms. One truck can carry a load of 2.3 tons. How many kilograms can the truck carry? So this question is just telling us to convert kilograms, to convert 2.3 tons to kilograms. And of course, we've been given that it is 1,000. 1 ton is 1,000 kilograms. So what we just do is multiply 2.3 tons by 1,000 to get the weight of the load in kilograms. That will be 2,300 kilograms. Now let's go on to question number 6. Emma has a 5-liter bag of compost. She uses 2.75 liters. How much compost does Emma have left? When you have 5 liters and then you've used 2.75 liters, so you simply subtract 2.75 from 5, and that gives 2.25 liters. So if you've answered 2.25 liters, then you're correct. Question number 7. In a race, Ali completes a swim, a run, and a bicycle ride. The swim is 1/10 of the total distance. The run is 3/10 of the total distance. What fraction of the total distance is the bicycle ride? Now, the total distance, if the swim is represented by 1/10 and the run is represented by 3/10, the total distance is 1, which is 10/10. So the fraction of the total distance, that is the bicycle ride, because we can see that the swim, the run, and the bicycle ride sums up to give us the total distance. So the total distance will be 10/10 minus 3/10. Sorry, the total distance is 10/10. And then the bicycle ride will be 10/10 minus 3/10 minus 1/10. And that gives us 6/10, or 3/5. Question number 8. Circle the improper fraction that is equivalent to 2/3/8. So now this question is telling us to convert this mixed fraction back to improper fraction. So what do? We multiply the whole number by the denominator. That's 2 multiplied by 8, giving us 16. And then we add the numerator to it. 16 plus 3 is 19. So the improper fraction that is equivalent to 2/3/8 is 19/8. Question number 9. This pictogram shows how many DVDs a shop sells in 1 week. On Monday, 24 DVDs were sold. How many DVDs were sold on Friday? Now, according to this pictogram, on Monday we have 3 DVDs. It's the 24 DVDs are represented by 3 circles here. So that means each of it on this pictogram is representing 8 DVDs. Now let's go on to Friday, because we want to find out how many DVDs were sold on Friday. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. So we multiply 6.5 by 8 to get the total number that was sold on Friday. So that gives me 52. If you got 52, then that's the correct answer. Now we're going on to question number 10. It says a shop has an offer. Buy 1 box for £1.90, get the second box half price. Ali buys 2 boxes of cereal. How much must he pay altogether? Now this question says that you should show your method. 1 box goes for £1.90. We have to find the cost of the second box, which will be bought at half the price. Half the price of 190 is 95p. So we'll add £1.90 and 95p, and that will give us £2.85.